Good day YouTubers, how you going? My name's Wilfred West from Office PC World, Lakeside Cottage in Locksport. Now today I've got an special unboxing for you to do today. Now this is from, of course, Mad Cats, and what's the name of the thing? Company STRIKE STRIKE, I think it's called. Basically it's one of the latest gaming keyboards. Now, I'm not much into the role-playing games and stuff like that too much. I used to be, but I'm not much. But I want to try this keyboard out with Battlefield 3 and potentially Battlefield 4 when it comes out. That's one of the reasons why I got it. I've been looking for a new keyboard to go with my mouse, basically. As you all know, my mouse is the Rat. As the MMO7 from Mad Cats. So, let's open this up. The box actually has quite a lot of information on the outside, which is just a cover, but I'm actually kind of liking it. It's and this is something that would grab your eye in a shop. If you're walking in a shop and you saw this box sitting here, that actually would grab your eye, right? Because it's quite plain, quite simple, but it shows you the keyboard. It doesn't try to pretend it's something else other than what it is. It has a lot of information on the side here. Gives you the touch screen, gaming apps, stuff like that. So which should be good. I'm hoping that gaming apps will work with Battlefield 3. I always do this, I end up ripping this. No matter how I open it, I end up ripping something. That's okay. Oh. Now, when you come into this one, it's kind of plain compared to all this information here. Alright, it's sort of hits you in the face, hits you in the eye. You come to this, and it's just plain box. Right, it's got a little bit of information on it. That's basically about it. It's kind of interesting. So let's open it up, shall we? Stick it here. Come on, off you come. And one here. That's it, no more. Okay, I wasn't supposed to go the other way. Okay, turn it. You're supposed to go this way up. Yep, this looks like it's confusing. Let's open it up this way. Excuse the noise. Well, okay, first of all, come out with a bit of cardboard, assembly guide, basically that's about it, what it's called. And this is the way, okay, we'll move the box. And this is what you get, your quick assembles here from, I could do it this way. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, you can have multiple different assembles of how you want to set this up. There's other YouTube channels on that I was seeing about this motherboard, so I'm just going to do a very basic unboxing and setup. The easiest way to go about it. First of all, we'll get on the top here. Of course, take this out. I like how it comes in this type of box in the stylophone. This must be the accessories. Okay. Now, where do we start? Let's have a look at this piece. Okay. Very nice looking keyboard. Very much impressed with this keyboard. What I might do is bring this other camera closer so I can do a quick zoom. That's better, so I don't have to move this one here. So this is the main part of the keyboard you would find on most and every other keyboard. Now, a lot of people said that the spacebar, yeah, the spacebar was, yeah, it is rattly. Like for the price you're paying for the keyboard, you want to be able to change this and make it firmer. The rest of the keys are good. Weird setup. Your WST keys are there, and you can set that up and you get your links there. So before we go any further, that's that piece. What else is on there? Got a lot to set up and a lot to bring out. So next piece is that's your plus key, your num key, your arrow key combinations in here. So this one here, since I'm right-handed, it's supposed to just slot into here. Since I'm right-handed, that would slot into there. Supposed to. Just now I will probably do that up because we'll do those up later. But we'll go through that too process. Now, this is the key. Part of this one is the touch screen itself. This is the one thing I've been thinking about getting for a long time, but I haven't really had the money or time or patience to get it. Now, USB and sound by the look of that. That will have to work out the manuals. You've got extra plugs where you want to plug things up to, and how you want to plug them all up to. But that's this one here. Quite a nice little setup, I think. You take the plastic off here. It comes off. Actually, I might leave that. I'm going to cheat leave that on there, I think, because of I'll cheat and leave that plastic on there. This can actually be standalone too by itself. I don't know if you need that when you slide that into there. So you might not even need that actually part of the keyboard, but you probably want it because you want to touch these. There's a little thing on there. Yeah, it's got two USB 2 ports in there, which would be good for your mouse combination or your headphone. I actually think I might do a mouse and headphone setup there. That's supposed to turn. We'll figure it all out later. Get your plus minus. There was a I thought they came with a pen, a touch pen to come with this thing. So I wasn't quite sure about that. But that there. Go on to this. So I'm going to have to probably will screw all these into place. So that will slide into there. That. And I think there's a little port in there that plugs into. Well, I'll have to read the instructions. Yeah, I'll go through the instructions and work out where everything gets plugged up to later. Okay, so I'll just put them aside. Okay. And now we get the accessories. So far I'm impressed with the keyboard itself. It has a nice feel to it, except for that space bar. That's the only thing I don't like. Everything else I'm pretty much impressed with, but other than that, I don't want to know about the space bar type thing. Now, in here, of course, you've got your user manual. move this. I'll leave the keyboard like that. I'll try to. We have the user manual. Okay. You have your palm rest, which is actually quite handy because this one here you can use a button and stuff like that. You can modify that. There we go. We'll basically go into there like that. I'll just plug it up in a minute. This is the side buttons, which macro buttons, which you can use, which will go onto this side. Another little part of the rest, which I'll probably put onto this side. And another rest. Oh my god, there's so many different rests and stuff like that. And we've got, what else we got here? That. Open this up and we're going to get another PowerPoint. Oh, I haven't got enough room for a PowerPoint now. I have to have a look for that. Now, in here, it's supposed to have the rest of the tools for it. It comes with another. This is. I like how they've done this. They put if extra leads. They've put that into here. Brilliant idea. Now, these are the keys that interest me a lot because I've got to figure out how to pull them out and put the other ones in. These keys. I like this. I'm not quite sure about that rubber bit though. We'll see how it goes. We'll just pull them out and pop them in. That comes with this tool. So what we'll do, might as well get that started now. Let's try to assemble this to a satisfactory thing, how I want it assembled to. So we might as well pop the stuff we want out. We want the WSD and R key all in the right. What's the R key? Why the R? That's A key. A, S, W and D key. So we want to put those four out. They got these other ones here which just got a little groove in them, but I don't know. I prefer that it has a slight raise effect. And we have the arrow keys out. And we have the screws. So first of all, I'm going to put the screws in, and we'll go from there. Because I want to have this so it's to my satisfaction. Yep, called the interesting form of screw where see, I did find that a bit wobbly there. So let's try and get these screws in. I have to turn it upside down, don't I? I don't really want to turn it upside down because I've got the screen up. But I'm going to be careful. I don't really think about this when you're trying to put it together. See, these screws are different to the other ones I've noticed. The other ones are all Phillips head screwdrivers. These, on the other hand, are what you would call their own specific type of head on them. So you don't want to thread them. There are what do you call it? Made it a little bit stable there. What do you call trying to remember the name of them. For life I cannot remember the name of them. They're not star. They're Yeah, you know what I mean anyway. Allen key. Oh, that's the Allen key. By the look of it, that's all I have to do. So I'm not putting anything else actually onto. Actually, that one now I'm putting on, but I think because I'm not modifying it. Okay, let's have a look. I think I have to put that onto there. That comes on this side. Yep. So that there goes into there. Yeah, that's where the other two screws come in, but we've still got two more screws. I might have to open up the manual to actually have a look at it, but yeah, we'll get to that in time when the time's right. Just a minute, come on. Okay, no, that's fine. The thing is, I'm not going to pull this apart again. I'm going to keep it. If I'm going to pull it apart, I'll probably pull apart different things, but different tryouts. But for what I want and how I play, I think this is perfect. Set up now. There's two more screws. I'm still not quite sure where they're going to go. Now that can add as extra safety to the thing, but I don't think I'm going to need that. So that's that done. That's actually much more solider. You can feel that does bend a little bit. Now, yeah, that will go into there. Now, next, this one. It does take a bit of assembling by the look of it. You didn't get the pen, which is. I thought you came with a pen, but oh well. See, that somehow goes in here. Well, that's a bit flimsy. Well, that can be raised up, I think. What was that for? That's locked. That's locked. Oh, that's locked. No. Now I'm a bit hesitant about that now. Oh, don't you. Well, that can be raised up, or lower down, I think. Where are you locking that one? I thought that was raising that up. See that there, I'm a bit disappointed in it a little bit because. Okay, let's plug everything else back up. Okay. That goes into there. Come on, come in. Okay, so that comes up. That comes up. That comes up. That comes up. And that comes up. Now that goes. That goes to A. It's B and C. B, C. I don't know. I've got to figure out how to plug that up to it now. Where does that go into? What does that go into? BC's there, so that would be there you are. So that must plug into B. And that plug into A. See, that goes into B and C here. So that goes to B. It's going to take a bit of filling around to do this. That goes to C. Okay. Let's bring that out a bit more. Right there. That there now goes to B. That goes to C. So that must go into here, because of the length, I'd say. And that one there must curl back. That must go into here. Well, I'm thinking. That's how it's supposed to go. That goes into there. Maybe drag that forward a bit more so we don't have any problems there. Now this one here is going to be annoying me. Not quite sure how. Oh, that's how it's supposed to go. Yep. Now this one slides straight into here. That one there slides into this. I think it's that one there and that one there. That's that one. This one slides into there. The keyboard you don't want to move on your desk when you've got it set up. I don't think you want to move this too much on your desk once you set it up. You don't want to fiddle around with it if you don't have to. Maybe if you got that hooked onto this piece here, maybe, and that's what you're using. That I'm a bit hesitant about, this piece here. But I'm trying to figure this one out. Maybe I can slide that, I think. No. Can't raise it up or down. I'll have to have a look because that's supposed to help with something here. That's supposed to do something here, but I'm not quite sure. I'm a bit hesitant about that. That lock on. Now, feeling this. Feeling this setup, I'm just having a feel. For me, I'm not quite sure because that's very close to the keyboard. And the keyboard I use is maybe slightly different, but I'm still not quite sure what that lock's for. Well, we'll see how we go. We can always. Oh yeah, that can come out, which is good. Oh, that's what that's for. Aha, that's better. Oh, that's much better. And that comes down to there, so you can still get your fun. Yeah, depends on what game and how you want to set it up. Bring that forward. Probably push that in. I'd have to play around with that. See, that there would be how I'd play. Maybe lower that down so it's not in the way. See, I'd want to raise this maybe a bit higher. That would be my concern. Raising this up a bit higher so you can actually get that feel better, because you can even pull that one out too. So when I'm flying a helicopter, I'll be using this key and these keys here. Now, so we've got 2 extra screws, which we don't need, so I'll put them back. But I'm actually liking this. I've still got to figure out how to plug that up. I think that one there plugs into that one. Well, yep, that plugs into there and goes to power. So I'll figure that out, and that goes straight to the keyboard, which will give you 2 USB ports on here, which is good. This, I'm still a bit hesitant. Maybe that could be used. No, see, it's too far away, really, to be macroed with anything, because look how my thumb is bending there. It's like maybe if I'm playing, yeah, it's something I've got to have to seriously look at, because I've got big hands, and this is how that's set up. It's either too close or slightly too far away. Maybe out a bit more. I'll have to get the feel of it, because it's like you normally when you're playing Battlefield 3, your hand is on the W. You got these three fingers basically covering this section here: Q, W, E. Reload if you can. F sometimes when you're changing things. C comes in handy. V comes in handy. But basically your left hand's covering this whole area. Occasionally you take it off. You don't very rarely take this hand off unless you're having a cup of coffee. Here I'm not quite sure if that will come into play. When I'm flying a jet, you got your spacebar course, which you either jump or you shoot when you're flying a helicopter or a jet. Now let's try this, because I've never done this either. So let's try to take out one of these keys. It's the W key out. We gotta find the W key. Where are you? Where did I put? It's S. Okay. Yeah, the triangle one. This one here. W. That goes straight to there, I think. Okay, that's supposed to go straight onto that. Oh. A little bit awkward. Yeah, not quite how I would normally have them. That's the S. Dum, 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 dum. Come on, go in. And D. Okay. That's supposed to pop out on me. Whoa. That one doesn't want to go in. It's interfering with that too much. Oh, interesting. Unless it's supposed to go that way. I was trying to think how it's supposed to go. That's the right way. Oh, this one doesn't want to go in. For goes, it doesn't want to stay in. Son of a bitch. Just go in, will you? That was popping out all the time. Every time I try to put it back in, it's just popping out. Interesting. Maybe if we'll leave the original D in now, see how if we can put that back in. No, even the original D doesn't want to go back in. So something's not right there. Let's try. I think it's something to do with that. Plastic's bent, I think. Yeah, if you look at here, that plastic is being bent. So let's try and push that forward. That's it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. Well, this is not good at all. Nope, something's really wrong there. For a $300 fucking keyboard, I don't want to freaking... That's something I'm not happy. That should have gone straight on that one easy. This doesn't want to sit in. This one doesn't want to do the same thing. It does the same thing here too. It does not want to go into there. If it does, it doesn't want to bounce. It doesn't want to work with me. I'm not a happy camper here. If this doesn't work, I have to contact the manufacturer and send it back to them. See, it's down. See, I can't do nothing with that now. It's stuck on D. As you said, why are you playing up? Not a happy person. That goes in, but it doesn't want to keep going out. It's starting to piss me off. Yep, it's done the same thing. I have to set it up, right? I'll take the R out and have a look at that one. But that should have just gone straight in like the other ones and not have a problem with it. See, the R's in. D's the only one that I'm having a problem with. Great. The one I use, the one a lot, I can't use because see, it's just getting stuck. Every time I push it down, it gets stuck. So, I'm going to have to go back to original D, I think, for this one. Hope to get this one back in. Let's get it to work. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, fuck's sake. It's the only one I'm having trouble with. So that does work. Okay, so let's take that out again. So it does work, it's just a matter of fiddling around with it. Interesting. Oh, it's still stuck there. So the other D works with it, so I managed to get that one to work, but not this one. So I might have to take that out. Okay. So this one does not work. Go back to the original one. That one works. Well, we found a problem with it already. Can't use that one. No, that's okay. I can get away with that. Let's see if I really want to put these on there, give these a go. Let's have a look. I think these are all the same, really. No matter where you point them, they're going to be there. So, let's take them all out. Okay, arrow one. Don't do this to me. Oh, that's not good. See, it's somehow locked that key down now. How did that lock that key down? See, that's fine. So it goes underneath that one. Let's have a look. Aha. That's right. Go into there. Gotta be careful where you put these arrows, I think. That's better. So that one will go into there. No, that's not going to go into there. Okay. Why is this one like this? No, so I put it there, I put it there. So you can't put it into that one, can I? So this one will have to go to the outside. No? Okay, so that doesn't go there. Ah, that goes on the side bits. Oh, fuck's sake. There's no real freaking combination for this. I shouldn't have popped them all out, should I? Go under here then. Okay, so that just goes into there. Goes into there. And that one goes into here. Now that was perfect. Okay. I have to admit, I do like it, except for that one little stuff up with the D key. That's the only key. That's right. Yeah, D key. That's the only key that doesn't want to work. Other than that, I'm pretty much impressed with everything else. Oh, okay, we've got some stickers. We're actually waiting for some stickers for this company because I've got the mouse, which is good. Other than that, I do like the keyboard. Now I've got to go for all the manual here. Actually, it doesn't come with a CD. That's a first. And I'll go through the manual. I have it all plugged up and onto the computer, and we'll see how we go. Okay, thank you for watching. My name is Wilfred West from Wilfred's PC World, Lakeside Cottage in Lock Sport, signing off.